So, where did you come from? Humor me for a second. Imagine that you came from the universe and the universe hired you to do a specific job. Well, it's only natural that you be paid for that job, that there be some type of compensation for that job. So, I wanted you to think about your life as a position that you applied for and that you're here to do. So, in that type of mind frame, let's discuss how you get paid for doing this job here. And we're going to talk specifically about the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is part of our chakra system and it's just above the root chakra, which sits at the base of our spine. And the sacral is about 2 inches below the navel and 2 inches off of the spine. It is sixth in line to the seventh chakra system. It is what we perceive as yellow in color, but it's actually the frequency of the color yellow, the energy around the color yellow. But before we move on and discuss the sacral chakra, let's discuss how universal abundance through alignment works, how we perceive the universe, and how being aligned with that. Bear with me. We're going to get back to the sacral chakra, but how we get aligned with the universe in its abundance. You must understand that the universe is abundant. It's plentiful. There's no such thing as scarcity. That is a matrix construct that you live in scarcity. There's a limited amount of things. That is a fear-based concept that keeps you from being abundant and prosperous. But if you look around in nature, you look around in the universe, everything is abundant. Nothing exists in scarcity. There are trillions of stars. There are trillions of planets, uncountable, asteroids. Everything exists in abundance in the creation of the universe. And the universe and the planet that we reside on, being part of that creation, exists in abundance. There's abundance in trees. There's abundance in plants and grasses, and abundance in soil and sand. There's even abundance in you. There's millions of cells in your body. There's millions of skin cells. There are millions of organs that allow you to function efficiently. So abundance is in everything, and you need to have your mind fixed around that abundance is in everything. And if you're not abundant in the ways that you desire, it's not because it's not available. It's because due to some blockage or undevelopment in your chakras. So we're going to talk about the sacral chakra in particular and how it may be preventing you from achieving abundance. The sacral chakra governs your creativity and your pleasure, along with the flow of abundance. When this chakra is developed and balanced, it allows the flow of abundance to flow to you, and it allows you to tap into your creative power, which can bring abundance into your life. Now, how does the sacral chakra influence your prosperity and abundance? Creatively. The sacral chakra is responsible both for our creative energies, our creative ideas, and how we add our sense of self to the world. There are tons of ways that other things have been created. They all came from someone's idea, someone's perspective, someone's better way of doing things. That same energy exists in you in your sacral chakra. You see a lot of times on jobs, they have the little suggestion box, and they were like, if you have a suggestion, put it in the box, because they understand that you do have creativity in you. They just want to use it again, like they use your time and effort. Now they want to use your creativity to improve their flow of abundance. So you have creative problem solving skills in you. You're seeing things that may need to be done a certain way, or someone is not recognized that this can be done a different way. Everything we have from our Uber to a meal has been created. There are business ideas that exist in you, innovative ways that you can generate income. All those things exist in you. The next way that the sacral chakra influence your prosperity and abundance. It allows you to flow with money. This sacral chakra is associated with fluidity and movement. And when it's open, money flows to you easily rather than you have to struggle. If you're struggling against it, that means there's a blockage in that sacral chakra. It also helps heal emotional blocks and prevents you from feeling guilt or shame around receiving wealth. When that sacral chakra is well developed, you don't feel shame by achieving or achieving things or receiving things. You welcome them with abundance and joy. One of the most important things as a healthy sacral chakra would do is it allows you to feel pleasure and connected with your abundance and joy. And when you feel pleasure and you feel happy doing something, you do it more, you do it better, you increase the quality of it. If you are working at something that you really don't enjoy doing and don't have pleasure in it, it is going to be a struggle to achieve wealth and prosperity through it. That's why you find a lot of people who do get wealthy actually give their wealth away. They find that it did not feel that need, that joy in their sacral chakra where they felt happy about doing it. So let's look at some of the ways that sacral chakra can be blocked. We're looking at it that you're being stuck, that you don't have creative money-making ideas. You can't figure things out. Earlier, I said that the sacral chakra was responsible for generating money-making ideas. If you don't have any of those, it's probably due to a blockage in that sacral chakra. If you can't think of a better way to do things, you can't find an innovative way to do things, that is a blockage in that sacral chakra. Also, guilt around wealth and pleasure. Some people feel guilty about being happy, about being successful. From whatever trauma they may have picked up along the way in their life journey, they feel unworthy of their passions and of their creative endeavors. They will show you something, you say, oh, that is fantastic. And they be like, oh, it's not that good. And you be like, you can make money at this. No one would pay for that. That's because they have a blockage in that sacral chakra. Fear of taking inspired action, avoiding opportunities that will bring you money and prosperity because you're insecure and you feel with self-doubt. You know you have a good idea, but you won't take the action because no one's going to pay for that. No one will find value in that. That is a blockage in your sacral chakra. And the lack of enjoyment in creating wealth, viewing money as something you have to work for, viewing money as something you have to struggle for. These are all things you've been taught to enforce that blockage in that sacral chakra. When you enjoy what you're doing, money will flow to it easily. The key is to find what you enjoy doing, and prosperity and money will flow to that. So we never like to go away without finding ways that we can unblock the things that are preventing us from living in prosperity or being successful, because we know the universe is abundant and it flows in abundancy and everywhere we look. So what are the ways that we can develop our sacral chakra or remove the blocks that are preventing us from connecting with that abundance? Orange, again, is a good way to influence that sacral chakra because orange is the frequency of the energy of that sacral chakra. So wearing orange, being around orange, having orange on you actually influences that sacral chakra and empowers that sacral chakra. Some of the crystals that are very good for it are carnelian. That's going to boost that creative wealth energy. Orange calcite. It's going to remove those blocks that you have about abundance. And sunstones. Wearing these crystals will allow you to connect more with abundance and prosperity that is inherent in your sacral chakra. Also offer a sacral chakra balancing kit. If doing these things are a little difficult, the kit offers a way for you to do it without thinking about it. There's orange bracelets included and essential oil that you rub on that sacral chakra along with the crystal that's going to aid you in releasing the prosperity and abundance in your sacral chakra. Now, it's easier said than done. All right. It's definitely easier said than done. The kit makes it a little easier, but being diligent on it and understanding and working with it, it can be hard sometimes, especially when you're retraining your way of you've been misled and the misinformation you've been given about where abundance and prosperity comes from. One of the simple factors, a lot of people like to believe that abundance and prosperity is manifested. You don't have enough power to manifest something, which means to create something. You attract abundance to you. You attract the prosperity to you. You attract money because you match the frequency of it. That is exactly how it works, as opposed to the misinformation about the other ways that you do it. So we do offer, or I will be doing a live chakra session on the sacral chakra. The link is in the description. You can join that live session, ask questions, and learn how to activate that sacral chakra so that you can work in abundance and be creative and be prosperous in the gifts that you have been hired here for to do. It's about changing the mindset and changing the paradigm so you fully understand that you have a value and that something that you contribute can be valuable in the world. I hope something I said resonated with you in your life journey. I appreciate you allowing me to share this message with you. And I want to wish everyone love and light in their journey. Mind my mind, mind my mouth, and mind my heart. Love and light in your journeys.